What happens when a country decides to push away one of the most hardworking, loyal, and skilled groups of workers in the world? They think they can replace them easily, until everything begins to collapse. From hospitals and schools to construction sites and farms, Filipino workers have quietly powered the world for decades. But when some nations pushed them out, they soon discovered a painful truth. You can't replace the heart that keeps everything alive. Today we'll explore 15 nations that tried to survive without Filipinos, and the shocking consequences that followed. 1. Saudi Arabia, the healthcare collapse. For decades, Filipino nurses, caregivers, and medical staff were the heartbeat of Saudi hospitals. But in 2011, stricter labor rules forced thousands to leave. Hospitals were overwhelmed, patients suffered, and quality of care plummeted. In the end, Saudi Arabia had no choice but to bring Filipino nurses back. Today, they admit, their healthcare system cannot function without them. 2. Kuwait, the labor ban. That backfired in 2018. Tensions rose between Kuwait and the Philippines. Both countries stopped the flow of workers. Kuwait tried replacing Filipinos with others, but it failed. Families struggled, hospitals were short-staffed, and skilled jobs went unfilled. By 2020, Kuwait had to sign a new labor agreement. The truth was clear. Kuwait's economy and homes depended on Filipino dedication. Qatar, a hospitality disaster. Qatar's world-class hospitality relied heavily on Filipinos, but when a regional crisis in 2017 forced many out, service standards fell overnight. Tourists noticed, hotels struggled, and Qatar's reputation suffered, until they raised wages and benefits to bring Filipinos back. 4. United Arab Emirates, the construction and tourism crisis. During the 2020 pandemic, thousands of Filipinos lost their jobs or work permits in the UAE. The result? Construction delays, hotel shortages, and slower recovery. By 2022, the UAE reversed course, offering better contracts. Without Filipinos, progress halts. 5. Malaysia, service industry collapse. In 2016, tighter labor laws forced many Filipinos out. Soon after, hotels lacked workers, restaurants struggled, and customer satisfaction dropped. By 2019, businesses begged the government to bring them back. Filipinos remain key to Malaysia's service sector success. 6. Japan, the elderly care crisis. Japan's aging population depends on caregivers, but strict language rules blocked many Filipinos. Families were left without help, and the elderly suffered. By 2018, Japan eased its rules. Filipino compassion proved irreplaceable. 7. Singapore, the pandemic wake-up call. When Singapore closed its borders during COVID-19, many Filipino helpers and nurses couldn't return. Instantly, households and hospitals struggled. By late 2021, Singapore rushed to bring them back. Filipinos remain essential in homes and healthcare. Hong Kong, the domestic helper mistake. In 2017, Hong Kong tried reducing dependence on Filipino helpers. Families soon realized replacements lacked professionalism. By 2019, Filipinos were in even higher demand, because reliability and trust can't be replaced. 9. South Korea, factories without workers. When South Korea tightened visas, factories lost skilled Filipino workers. Production slowed and industries struggled. By 2016, they reopened visas, realizing Filipinos keep the machines running. 10. Italy, the elderly care collapse. Italy's elderly population suffered when stricter immigration laws drove Filipinos away. Families were desperate. Within 3 years, Italy reversed its policy, asking Filipinos to return. Their warmth and dedication became Italy's strength again. 11. Canada, the nursing shortage. Canada's healthcare system depends on Filipino nurses. Stricter immigration laws caused shortages. By 2015, Canada fast-tracked Filipino nurses, acknowledging their vital role in saving lives. 12. United States, a healthcare disaster. The U.S. tried cutting Filipino nurse visas, and hospitals faced severe shortages. Burnouts rose. By 2018, visas reopened, because when Filipinos are gone, the system collapses. 13. Spain, skilled labor shortage. Spain tightened visas in the 2000s and soon suffered in hotels, restaurants, and hospitals. By 2015, they welcomed Filipinos again. 14. Australia, The economic struggle. Australia reduced skilled worker visas in 2017, slowing construction and healthcare. By 2020, Australia reopened doors to Filipinos, acknowledging their unmatched contribution. 15. New Zealand, the farming breakdown. In 2018, visa restrictions pushed many Filipinos out of New Zealand's farms. Production dropped, exports fell, and the economy suffered. By 2021, Filipinos were invited back, because the land itself needed them. From Saudi Arabia to New Zealand, one message echoes across the world. Filipinos are irreplaceable. When they leave, systems collapse. When they return, nations recover. They are not just workers. They are healers, builders, teachers, and caregivers. They bring more than skill. They bring heart, discipline, and hope. The next time someone asks, why are Filipinos in such high demand around the world? The answer is simple, because no one can replace them.